Welcome back. It's Meatless Monday, and we are here with my friend Stuart and our friends Kelly on camera and Stuart's lovely wife Allie, who will not come on camera with us today. But this is a little bit of a change for me this week because I don't know what we're going to be cooking, and Stuart doesn't know what we're doing here.
No, I don't.
We just met 5 minutes ago, and Stuart is a
real estate agent.
Okay.
Yes.
Real estate
I'm a
agent
full-time real estate agent.
Chef, like me. I'm a mom / chef, and we share a love of food. So
I was just told to show up, create a meatless meal, which is kind of challenging because we're hardcore carnivores. I mean, we like a lot of meat. And so a lot of the things that I made today were kind of meat inspired. So maybe for people who don't like vegetables but prefer, but like meat, I made some things that kind of are meat-like, but they're vegetables.
Perfect.
It's kind of cool, I think.
So you've got the vibe of what the essence of what this show is all about.
I'm kind of winging it at this point. We have just met, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, that's what we're going to do tonight.
This is awesome.
Okay.
So this whole show was inspired by EarthX Film.
Okay.
And EarthX is an expo that has been in Dallas now for, I think, 7th or 11th year, something like that. I've lost count. But it started out here in Dallas. Trammell Crow is the founder of it, and is grown into the world's largest environmental expo.
Oh, interesting.
EarthX Film is a new experience. Well, not new, but several years now they've partnered. And last year for the kickoff of EarthX Film, we watched this movie called Game Changers, my son and I. And it inspired us to go meatless 1 day a week.
Oh, I love that.
You can't take my meat away like you. I love my meat, but if it it's proven that you're healthier because of having more of a plant-based diet.
Yeah.
It's better for your health, and it's also better for the environment. So why not? I'm a believer, and I can cut out meat 1 day a week.
Yeah.
If it's going to be better for my body, better for the environment. So
that's really interesting.
And
I like your passion for that. That's interesting. Okay.
Yeah. So
thank you for inviting me to be a part of this journey then.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I'm so excited because I do love my meat, and I don't like to feel like I'm doing without. So I don't even like saying meatless because you feel like it's less than, but really it's not. We've got all these amazing recipes from all around the world that my friends have come over and shared with me. They're vegetarian inspired dishes that are so full of flavor and so delicious. So
that's great.
I can't wait for you to share with us.
Do you want me to tell you what I'm making?
Yes.
I'm making tacos.
Love it.
2 different ways. One is a portobello poblano taco. I find that portobello mushrooms, if they're cut in the right way, kind of resemble steak, like a thinly sliced sirloin.
Yeah.
So for those maybe men that are doing the Meatless Monday because their wife wants to do it and they're pretty upset about it, this portobello poblano actually mimics meat enough, I think, because it's toothsome as a mushroom. So that's one of the tacos, and the other one I'm making is a lentil and roasted cauliflower taco.
Oh my gosh, that sounds amazing.
And I've made some sauces ahead of time, but all of this stuff is really easy to do. These are 2 different sauces. This is a chipotle mayo. This one is an avocado cream, avocado, cilantro, lime.
That's beautiful.
These are just pickled radishes.
You made these pickled radishes?
I did.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, real easy to do.
Okay,
and they've only been pickling for maybe an hour.
Just a little tip for you people that are going meatless and you don't want your husbands to revolt. Don't tell them that there's no meat, and they may not even notice.
It's such
They'll
a good
just
point.
scarf it down and then realize later, what was that meat?
That's a great point. That's a great point. I think a lot of the time you don't know if, well, a lot of vegetables can mimic meat, and
so true.
or texturally can mimic meat. That think it's a great idea. Just don't tell them.
Just don't tell them.
Yeah.
Just don't tell them it's
That's
Meatless
true.
Monday. Just make it, and then they'll eat it and not even realize. You know what my favorite thing is here of all? What your wife brought.
I know.
I love these.
She just bought those for me. I just thought they were so fitting to bring. Yeah.
I cannot wait to use these. It's cool. Okay, well let's get started. What's the first thing we want to do?
I just have this cauliflower.
Okay. And
it used to be a head. I just kind of broke it up into, so this is going to be a taco filling.
Pieces.
So we want to make it kind of all the same size. I've just dressed it with some extra virgin olive oil, salt and pepper. Real easy to do. One thing that's important about roasting vegetables in the oven, you want some space in between the vegetables so that they get enough roasting and color. If they're too close together, they'll steam.
Right.
Now
Same with sautéing. You don't want to
overcrowd the pan. Yeah, exactly.
Very good.
So
shall we pop these in the oven?
let's pop them in the oven.
Okay, so we're putting them in this 425-degree oven for how long do we do this?
About 30 minutes.
30 minutes.
I did prepare a marinade. It's essentially olive oil, jalapeno, cumin, coriander, salt and pepper, and lime juice.
I love it.
It's a marinade for the vegetables. So I've already prepped the poblano peppers and the onions.
So now we're going to put the marinade in the poblano peppers and the purple onion.
Yeah, we're just going to let that sit together, kind of get happy together.
Let's get happy. It's a party.
For 20 minutes or so. I have here portobello mushrooms.
Okay.
And as I mentioned to you before, what I love about these is they're not dainty mushrooms.
No.
I mean, they're significant mushrooms.
Yeah.
And if you cut them at a decent size, I feel like it mimics a meat. And actually, I was in Singapore and I went to this vegan restaurant and I had a specific type of mushroom from Japan. The person that I was with ordered something for me. She said that this is a Japanese steak and it was a mushroom that you cook over a rock, and it reminded me a lot of meat. So what we're going to do here is we're going to remove the stem and take a spoon and kind of core out the gills.
No, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
All we're going to do, I wouldn't worry too much about abusing the mushroom because we're going to cut this into strips eventually.
Okay.
I've already washed them, but yeah, you've got it. Look, you know what you're doing. You're essentially just taking
I wasn't waiting on you.
the spoon.
Oh, this is real easy to do.
Yeah. Wow, yours are good.
Yeah.
Look at that. She's really good at this.
Maybe my spoon is different.
No, I think it's just a man. I mean,
I have that lady touch.
Yes, you do. Honey?
Wait, let me try that. Maybe you just got a difficult mushroom.
Oh, you're just a different motion.
Okay.
You can show them on
different,
camera.
Just a difficult mushroom.
She's much better at this. I'm going to leave that for you.
And then I'm going to
This is the one I tried to do, and this is the one that she did.
Professional chef.
Yeah. Okay. And so for the mushroom, the size of the mushroom, we're cooking it later on in the process.
Okay.
So I'm okay with having it be the same or similar size.
Are we making tacos?
Everything I say is
are,
embarrassing.
yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Aren't they awesome?
But they're vegetarian tacos though.
Yeah.
We're tacos.
Actually, you won't even know the difference. Originally, what we were going to do next is we were going to make lentils from scratch. And I mean, I like making lentils if you have enough time to do it. It usually takes 30 to 45 minutes if you want to make them right. There's a lot of good protein in a lentil too, so if you have a little bit more time, I would maybe recommend doing it from scratch. Or if you have a Whole Foods close to you, you can get prepared lentils. What we're going to do is essentially prepare the same recipe, which was dice up an onion, garlic, in a pan with some olive oil until the onion's translucent.
Okay.
We're going to add a little bit of tomato paste and then some seasoning. And then we're going to add the lentils, and it called for chicken broth.
Okay.
So what I have not done yet.
You got the vegetable stock. That's good. Good.
I'm trying to do it all the way true.
misplaced.
Wait, hang on, stop.
Yeah.
Stop.
Do you have a better way of doing an onion?
Okay, first of all,
Show me.
goodness
Right.
gracious.
Show
Okay.
me.
First of all,
My knife
your
still
fingers
suck.
were extended when you're cutting. Never do that. Ever. You were like this cutting. Don't
I
look at my
know.
fingers, they're bad. Because if you misstep, you're going to cut off your finger.
Yep.
You always want to put it like
Yeah.
this so that if you're cutting down,
So
your
true.
finger is tucked away.
Mm-hmm.
Which people do that. I do. Is you're going to cut down. Yeah.
Okay, our cauliflower is beeping at us.
Okay.
Oh, look, it's pretty and brown on the
Yeah,
bottom.
it is. And then I've already prepped some garlic too.
Okay, oh, beautiful. About how many garlics?
That was about 4 cloves.
4 cloves of garlic, 1
Kinda-
large onion, and this is about 3 cups of lentils.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Looks good.
You know when it's ready, it smokes a little bit, or you could, drop a
It's
little
waving. It's waving on top.
wavering, shimmering is
Yeah,
another good
I can see
sign
it.
for it.
Ooh, hear that? They're jumping. And you know, my daughter taught me. Saute means to jump.
This
Right,
daughter?
Elizabeth? Yes. She's my French speaker. Saute.
You speak French? Oh my goodness. Je parle un petit peu français. Je suis Canadian.
Ah.
Mm-hmm. So you got the idea. All we're doing is kind of sweating it, not looking for color necessarily, just getting it translucent. Because there's so many onions, there's so much onion, I want to do the onions first for a little bit and then add the garlic, because the garlic I dice pretty thin. The worst thing that you can do, I think, when you add garlic is if it's too small, you add it too soon, and it burns, you're
Bitter.
done.
Yep.
Yeah. So I'm kind of holding back on that for
Yeah.
now.
I agree there.
Okay, look at her. This is like, okay.
So my daughter taught me how to do this. She calls it salt bay. Yeah, that's a nice
Okay, good.
salt bay.
Apparently, it's a
Oh, you were.
salt bang, yeah. And add the garlic. You could just get into it, yep.
All that garlic, because I love garlic.
The next step will be about, let's start with probably a big spoonful of the tomato paste.
Okay. I gotta see it. So thick.
I'm gonna add a little bit of liquid, just a little bit.
It'll help.
It's just more to bring it together.
So we're gonna saute.
Yes, we're gonna saute the poblanos and red onions.
In this beautiful marinade.
We're gonna add a little bit more oil though to make
Okay.
sure that it,
No butter, just oil.
yeah,
Okay.
don't want to add any milk product.
Okay. All right.
For the Meatless Monday, I had no idea what we were doing, but I just wanted to.
We do milk and cheese for Meatless Monday.
Okay, I mean, I
Yeah,
I didn't
no,
know.
okay. I can't do complete vegan. It's just.
Okay.
So let's just go ahead and dump this in.
Okay.
Skillet's not hot, but it'll warm up.
It'll warm up, yeah. The other thing we can do while this heats up, cut up the cilantro.
Oh, love it. Okay.
Just for a topping on the tacos.
This is some pretty cilantro.
Yeah, I was really impressed with it.
Nice. The whole thing?
Yeah, a lot of people don't realize with cilantro that you can actually, the stems are also just as good as the leaves. So it has the same taste. To dice it, you just don't want a rough chop.
Okay.
But on the stems, you could do a finer chop.
Got it. Oh my gosh, these flavors are coming together. I can smell all the combinations. It's like a symphony for the nose.
Oh, was that prepared?
No, it just.
Were you thinking about that
No,
word
I
all
didn't
day?
think of it. Nope, not
Symphony
at all.
for the nose.
Edit that out. That was silly.
No, it was perfect. I mean,
No, really. I guess.
yeah, so
Does
this is
smell
getting
good.
Okay, Allie, do you want to do something?
Yeah, let's get Allie.
Since
in
you were
here.
introduced in the beginning, but you haven't done anything since. We have the tortillas, corn, and flour. They'll need to be warmed up.
Okay, great. I'll start on those.
This is Allie from Allie Walker
Hi.
Interiors. Interior
We're having
designer.
fun tonight. It's fun.
What kind of lentils are these?
These are green lentils.
Green lentils.
Yeah, I think we're pretty
And
close.
the
Yes.
mushroom now? We got the tortillas heating up. It's almost time. Oh my gosh, we are going to feast tonight.
So,
Do you
here
like this
at
kind of stuff?
Here's Allie slaving over the microwave. Heating up the tortilla. Just half a minute in the nuker.
Are you ready for them?
we're getting close, babe.
Okay.
Allie, how did you heat those up? Did you just put them between paper towels? Did you?
Yeah, just damp a paper towel and put it in the microwave for about a minute, and then they'll come out really steamed and fresh and
Okay.
really heated well. So. Or you can put them on the stove top and get them crisp a little bit.
Okay, that's how I usually do them, but you have to do them one at a time, and
Yes.
it's lengthy. I like your idea of microwaving them. I've never done that before.
That looks perfect. You know, like when you go to a Mexican restaurant and you're getting a fajita tray?
Yes.
That's what that looks like.
It's
Right?
beautiful. I mean, look at that. You think it's ready?
I mean, I think
Wanna
we're.
season it a little, or it's good?
What I'm gonna do
little
is
bit of
just get
salt.
my hand in there.
Do it. Do it. Get in there. Get in there, Stuart. Is it good?
And it's good. I'm gonna need a little bit longer, but it's very close.
So now we're assembling the tacos, and you've got some corn tortillas, but
And-
you can do flour.
And actually, you could also. I didn't do this because again, I had no idea what we were doing tonight. But you could also do like bib lettuce, or like if you've ever had like lettuce wraps at a restaurant, you could easily do that too if you're really trying to
Yeah.
be no
Yeah.
meat and no carbs.
Yeah. Okay.
So you could easily do that too.
That's a great idea.
So what we're gonna do for the tacos, the way that it's meant to be, but really you can eat it however you want, is one of them with this mixture, cauliflower. Oh,
That's
okay.
right. You wouldn't even miss it.
I made these earlier. These are easy to do. They've been pickled. They're radishes. It's like a 1-2 hour pickle. And then I have an avocado cream. This is avocado, cilantro,
Love it.
lime, salt and pepper.
My mouth is watering. That's just looking so good.
If you don't want dairy, don't have this, but this is a chipotle mayo.
Love it.
Want that? Okay.
Yes. Pile it on.
Okay. If you want cheese, we have feta cheese. This is
Beautiful.
salsa verde, whatever you want. That's one taco. The other one is supposed to be basically your portobello and poblano.
Let's get a big spoon here. More of the pickles.
And really, it's just
Radish.
more of a texture thing, and a little bit of
Look
acid.
at the pretty colors.
Oh yeah, and then we also have the cilantro.
I think cilantro goes on the mushroom. Oh, here we have it. Two beautiful different tacos that we have. The portobello mushroom taco and the roasted cauliflower and lentil taco. Thank you,
Yes.
Stuart, for this beautiful
Yeah, thank
meal.
you for the opportunity to come here. Yeah,
So
I'm hungry.
gorgeous. Beautiful food.
All right, thanks y'all.
So there we have it. Thank you. Welcome. See
You're
us
welcome.
next Monday. See us next Monday on Meatless Monday. Yes.
There you go.